G'day, gays, gals, and non-binary pals. How are we doing? Uh, what is this?
It's
Oh,
early. That's how we are. It's
it,
fucking early.
it is early. It is. It is a whopping 4 a.m. here in Oklahoma. Um,
That man is playing a didgeridoo, and that is amazing. I didn't hear any of that, but it's still amazing just because it is what it
yeah.
is.
Welcome to Perth, Australia, for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Um,
Shout out to our boy Brian. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Bryant. Happy birthday, Lisa. Oh, sorry, wrong one.
Hey, we're at 15 followers. Look at us go.
We are. We are 5 away from the 20 spot. Help get us to affiliate so we can play around a little more with this thing. Like I have enough time to do that, but but still, lots of fun. You'll get funky emotes. I've already got a Sonic Cup one, or sorry, nondescript drive-in restaurant one. I will call it a Sonic one as soon as y'all give us an endorsement.
Right. As soon as they give us the endorsement, we're here for it.
This one is not endorsed by C4 because it's early.
I mean, I've got a monster in the fridge, and I've got a C4 in the fridge too.
There you
And
go.
I have this pretty new cup that my honey bought me because I yeeted mine 20 feet.
Where did you eat your cup?
So we're at the Pittsburgh airport. When you come into the airport and check in your bags and check in bags and so on, you're upstairs.
Right.
A TSA is downstairs, and then you take a tram over to the actual terminal.
Okay.
Well, at the top of said stairs, we stopped to use the restroom because nobody wants to use the bathroom on a plane. It's disgusting.
Right.
Um, and it's tiny, and we're not small people. So I'm sitting there. I had my other cup in the side of my backpack because we were flying home. And Bianca is so fun.
I'm glad you stopped because
Um,
I was like, I'm about to stop this for a second because, as Montez would say, God is good.
right. Kevin Owens arrived with a koala bear.
With a
Stop it.
wally.
That is so great. God, Randy's in good shape.
I got to talk about the press conference, but I want you to finish your story first.
So I was, we went to the bathroom. I got done before she did. I'm standing outside the bathroom, which is at the corner of a rail.
Right.
Well, I turned. I guess I had either set my bag up there or it caught it. And when it hit, it pushed the cup out of the bottom of the pocket, pushed it out of the bag, and just dropped.
Oh, wow.
It's a metal cup. So, of course, it sounded like somebody got hit with a steel chair.
Which we know what
And
that sounds like, just in case
yes, we
anybody's
do.
interested. That's how I got fired. That's the story for another time. Go ahead.
That's one of the greatest stories ever. Um, and it bounced, dented the shit out of the cup, broke the lid. It hit the floor and bounced up into a booth, like the seat of a booth. That's how much bounce it had when it hit the floor.
Wow.
It was empty, luckily,
Yeah.
uh, but it dented the shit out of it, and the bottom's unstable, and the lid broke, and so I was like, I'm hideously embarrassed and can never come back to this airport now. Thanks.
It took out 3 kids and a puppy on the way down. Um, Press conference. I got a little bit of the press conference last night in my
I saw
failed
bits and
attempts to
pieces,
sleep.
but
Um, it was cool. You had Grayson Waller and sorry, I gotta say it right, Waller. Um, and Mommy did a shoey, which I don't understand, but
it's so disgusting. I really hope those were brand new shoes.
I don't know. So they did a shoey. Kevin Owens came out and the crowd started yelling RKO, and he goes, "No, no, KO! I'm already here. I'm." Which then made me think, why have we never put Randy and Kevin Owens together and called them RKO?
Because that would be horrible.
I'm kidding. That's more genius than some of that stuff that they were doing with him. Um, kind of catch everybody up. AEW was here in Oklahoma. We got to go. Wonderful, wonderful time. Amanda Huber, thank you for everything. Oh, okay. Well, we can kind of see it.
Dang
Kind
it. That better? No.
of. No.
There's,
What she's trying to show you is the Willow Unicorn shirt.
there
There
it
we go.
is.
Made by friend of the show.
Mo Coleman.
Yeah. Mo, we love you. Have you got a response back from her?
I have not, which
Okay.
is mildly surprising. She's usually pretty quick on the response. So I
Okay.
hope she's good. Hope everything's great.
I'm not gonna pull it up here because I'm not gonna lift the 30 pounds it would take to get my bag up here. But I got a pin. It's my
Nice.
obsession for my work bag. Um, a nice little thing for that. Liv looks great. There's
I hate
Willa.
the fact I hate the fact that we're somewhere that Grayson Waller will get cheered.
Well, just speaking of getting cheered though,
Why?
I love the fact I didn't watch it. You turned it on like right when it happened. I love the fact that Indy got to perform because that was
Yes.
something that like when they mentioned Perth, Australia, that was she was one of the first people who was like, I have never got to on a grand scale work in my hometown. I'd love to be able to do it, and it didn't look like she was going to get on the card. And then just kind of last minute, they're like, hey, you get
Yeah.
a tag team match. Go ahead. Um, Speaking of great tag teams, though, uh, the Iconics, or formerly Iconics, have been taking pictures all day yesterday, and it appears that they are in Perth. May not mean
Really?
anything, but that'd be awesome.
Well, one of them isn't
Billy Kay.
Billy Kay from there?
Yeah, Billy Kay's an Aussie. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Gargano tweeted that he was up at home with Quill watching Candice's match.
Beautiful.
They're wholesome. I love
They are
them.
wholesome. In case you haven't watched an Elimination Chamber in the last 35,000 years, here are all the rules.
Who's first? The women.
Oh, you knew it was going to be the women. I love the ladies, but they would not put on the ladies' Elimination Chamber last. Bianca
Uh,
Belair.
yeah.
To sprinkle in a little
Now,
bit of gaming news, got to see both her entrances for the game.
okay.
Um, her model is wonderful, but they also so her and Rhea both got a special thing. They got the model from their Mae Young Classic days.
Oh, from back in the
Yeah.
wow.
So, and I mean, they both look plucked straight out of. And Rhea Ripley, like that was not a skin I was expecting to show up. Is her with her long blonde hair and like
Yeah, I saw that.
fresh
I
faced
saw
baby
that. I
face.
wasn't sure why they did it, but I need them to bring back the Mae Young Classic. That shit was so good.
It was. Well, and here's the thing, Mae Young Classic specifically, but tournaments in general. I need some more tournaments. Give me some tournaments. King
I
of the
would say
Ring, Queen of the Ring,
I'm
Mae
all,
Young.
I was going to say I'm all for bringing back King and Queen of the Ring.
For the fact of the gamer in me, though, stop calling them King whatever. Like, just they're the King of the Ring. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't mess up my game where 2 years later you're still saying
I
Queen Zelina, and that's not her name no more.
I want
Is
I want them
Raquel
to
going
bring
to
back
fit in the box?
huh?
Is Raquel going to fit in the box?
That woman is so amazing. I love
She
her.
is. And thank God she's back.
Yeah.
Her pictures of what she's been going through has been floating through the internet. So glad she's doing better. So glad she's back.
Braun has been in the gym. I saw that tweet from him.
Yeah, he's been out with injury
Looking
for a long
svelte.
time. But yeah, it seems like he's getting back into it. I'd love to see him back. The thing with Braun, I love the big guys. I always have. You and I were talking as we're actually walking up to the venue um, for the AEW show. Like my first memory when it comes to wrestling was Hillbilly Jim,
Yeah.
and so like I love the big dudes. They're really tall. Like I love them. They don't have a lot of space when it comes to wrestling though, because what do you do with them? You can't have them be monsters and kill everybody.
Raquel Fitz.
Yeah, I just didn't know if we were gonna get
Her and
that back
Bianca
in there.
talking trash to each other. I'm kind of here for that.
Yeah, they have
Tiffany.
filled out that
This woman
arena.
is going to be a
Oh,
star.
for sure. Her model looks great. I don't know if you got to see her model for the game.
Yeah. I just, I feel like to an extent, because she can go in the ring. People can give her crap all they
Oh
want.
yeah,
She can go.
Tiff to me is Trish Stratus, and what I
I,
mean by that is when Trish first started, she
I
was
need you to get out
okay.
of my head because I was about to say she reminds me of Trish.
Yeah, when Trish was just a valet, just starting, like she was okay. You saw glimmers of like she's gonna be good, and that's what we saw when Tiff first started. And now she's growing into her own, and like she's gonna be that big star by the time she gets there. And I love the Barbie stuff now that she's doing. Like if you notice, she's got the little Barbie logo here on her neck.
Yeah. But this, for her, that fits so
Oh, it
perfect.
does, absolutely. Love me some Liv.
Yes. That's why I have the tattoo.
Which I have not heard back from Shaq. Messaged her. I'm not sure if she sees my messages though.
She's calling it the Elimination Chamber. That's brilliant.
Eh. And Liv in controversy right now because WB Games decided to call her the Queen of Extreme. I don't remember word for word the comeback, but her comeback to that was amazing.
Extremely dangerous stuff, I think it was, or something like that. Extremely
Something,
dangerous,
something in that area. She
something to that effect.
tried to twist it. I do want to give Games credit though, because WWE's called her that. Like they were calling her that when she was jumping off the top rope onto tables and stuff.
Because she was doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah,
She's so fun. She's amazing, and I really hope she wins this.
I would love to see her and Rhea Ripley. There's honestly like in this match, I cannot think of a bad matchup. Um, everybody here has some sort of history,
With
or
Rhea?
with Tiff, that'd be a great just dichotomy if you have this, goth mommy against the
Yeah.
Barbie. Like that's
Yeah. Naomi. Oh, Naomi's starting. I'm so glad she's back.
I'm glad she's back. I also am glad they gave her a fresh coat of paint. With the theme, they're not doing the blackout
Well,
glow
they did
lights and
it
all that.
Mania.
Hmm?
They did it Mania, but I get that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was Naomi and Carmella when they did the women's tag team
Mm-hmm.
chamber, which that shit was crazy.
That was in Naomi's days of the rotating tag team partner.
Yes.
Because you had her and Carmella, and then you had her and Lana.
I was excited to see her at the Rumble. I'm glad she's back. I'm excited to see what they do with her.
I would like to see her like everybody goes. I want to see her in the bloodline. That's everybody's thing. I want to see her be a juxtaposition of the bloodline, and she's the one that gets Jimmy's head back on straight.
I would like to see her in the bloodline long enough to get Jimmy out.
Well, and that's I don't even want to see her in the bloodline. I want to see her literally like you see them backstage talking, and it's her trying to get his head back on straight.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I mentioned it. Did Mustafa Ali win the TNA X Division title?
You had not mentioned it, but I saw that today.
Yeah.
And
That's solid.
the Zigman won the global championship for New
Yes.
Japan.
Man. And then he cut a brilliant promo backstage.
Um, I also heard that some pot smoker won a title in New Japan too. But
Fuck that guy. There it is. He's the new fuck that guy.
there you go. Well, he's the new fuck that guy we could talk about because we're not talking about the other fuck those guys.
Right.
Little Scott Hall reminiscent gear for Becky.
That's a beautiful shout out because that's exactly what that is.
Nice little Irish flag there in the crowd. Get it latched, man. Guy having trouble latching the cage there. Two miles of
Naomi,
chains and 10 tons of metal.
Naomi looks like a Hot Wheels.
And we're starting out with Naomi versus Becky.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
I'm all right with a good little like friendly competition start.
Right.
Holy crap, is there only one heel in this?
Tiffy?
Yeah, I think I just realized that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really big.
So I know you're in Tulsa at times. Apparently, everything I'm seeing online, the Bueno on 46 in Peoria,
Yeah.
is back on point.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Morgan was up. I wonder if she fell asleep.
No, she just messaged in chat.
Did she? There she is.
Yeah.
Good morning, Morgan.
Morgan, that's in reference to when they first had the Elimination Chamber.
You wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, it was 2
10 pounds of
miles of
chain
chain
steel.
and then 10 tons of metal.
So our chat's in the middle, but it's really short.
Yeah. Let me see what I can do to fix that.
Come on, tech guy. Gosh.
Right.
Sounds like a good time. Ma'am. It's too early for that.
Ugh. Guys, I'm trying not to sneeze into the microphone. I'm trying not to sneeze into the microphone. Uh,
I'm tired.
I feel you. We
I
knew
know you are.
we knew
Because
this was going to be a long day.
you were much late.
Yes, Morgan. Calling the safe word already. Goodness.
You were up way later than me. I was asleep before. I think I may have been asleep before not before 10, maybe 9. I don't know.
Yeah, I tried. Um, that's always a cute spot. We
There it
reconnected
is.
now.
It's back.
Sorry about that.
You know, which is
Witches get stitches.
how long do we go before we have our first uh, pod opening? I like the rounded pods better. I don't know
I
why.
want to say it's 2 minutes,
It's been more than 2 minutes, maybe 5.
maybe 5.
Oh, we're going to the outside. I understand why they did it. I hate that they padded those.
Yeah. Well, and someone, not anybody of
Are we
note
having
that I can think of. I just saw it posted on Twitter. It's like, do you miss the old chamber? And I understand it's safer for the performers, and I'm all about their safety. But yeah,
right?
it does
Absolutely.
take a little bit of the like, oh my god, out of it, since they love that spot. Um,
That doesn't really work because of our knee. Oh, there we go. That one was better.
yeah.
First couple weren't doing it. So who's winning this?
I mean, like I was just saying, like everybody here would be a fun match. I mean, you'd have the comeback story of Naomi. You have Tiffany, so you have the Barbie against the Goth Mommy. Everybody else has history with her. Um, I'm pulling for Liv. I think it's probably going to be Becky though, because
Yeah.
Becky Rhea at Mania is a big level match.
Question is, so one of the things I saw, oh, they put their 2K24 scores up there, like their power
Yeah,
ranking.
they've been doing that the last couple of shows. Tiffany
Bitch, you should
Stratton,
not be that excited. You should be. That shit is so impressive. I know other people have done it, and I know she's definitely somebody else is using that right now. That cartwheel. Oh,
yeah,
Lady Frost does it.
yeah, and Lady
It's
Frost
impressive
is
shit.
really good too.
Who?
Lady Frost is really good too.
Yeah.
Um, both of them, they don't have that delay at the end. And I think it was Kelly that used to do that. And when she did that, there was always that delay.
When she'd hit the handspring and then come out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, there's both of them hit that really smoothly. But that like cartwheel into a reverse tombstone, for lack of a better term,
yeah.
uh Frost does that too. Oh, I thought she was about to get manhandled slam already. I was like, that's funny as hell.
And she's
That was not a good spine buster.
speaking of good spine busters at AEW. That spine buster from
Hobbs.
Hobbs is Jesus Christ, so pretty and so dominating looking. Um, Speaking of the show, I've seen a lot of people posting their reactions to the Madison Rain spot. Um, by all accounts, she says she's good.
Yeah.
But
In the arena we're concerned.
yeah, there was an audible, like, or rather, I should say, non-audible after that happened, of just like everybody was kind of in a hush for a minute because
And the
she,
fact that, and I will say, people can bag on AEW all they want. The ref was right there.
mhm,
Doc was right there. And the ref waved him off when he knew Madison was good. But he
yeah.
was,
Well, and
he was sitting right.
I've also seen some people say, well, that's why WWE has a performance center. That's why you need one. That was it was a freak accident. It was she reacted wrong to what move was happening.
Yeah,
So instead of laying flat forward, she tried to roll into it because she thought suplex or some sort of uh, I can't think of the term right now, but the drop, like where you drop them in front of you in a rolled position. Like
right.
she was thinking something else. It happens. It was a mistake. Luckily enough for her, it didn't end up in like a Yoshitatsu situation where
Yeah,
like his neck got broke because he looked up instead of looking down, or looked down instead of looking up. Excuse me.
yeah. I agree, and I will say AEW's digital department needs smacked. They made that their move of the night,
Oh
and that's just
wow, I didn't even see
yeah,
that.
that was part of what the backlash was from people complaining about it.
Right.
Was the fact that they did they made it their move of the night. She's gonna BME off that. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
I will say people can hate on her all they want, but that BME is pretty.
Yeah. And we're not gonna get it yet. They're gonna tease that.
Yeah. Okay, that's solid.
Yeah, but how's she gonna take Logan Paul's move like that?
It's too early.
Looks like Morgan's still out. I think I may have fixed the chat thing, so we will see. She hit her safe word and then like got out.
That's better. What's up?
What?
All right, who's next?
Yeah.
Drew's Carlos Bianca. Who's next, Michael?
I think Bianca's a good call.
I think it's Raquel.
I think they were here in second last.
We were all wrong.
Really? I thought you
Live.
bring last and then you got kind of like a Becky Lynch type of thing.
Yeah.
So in a creepy male way, but not in a creepy male way. I love her new gear.
Liz?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's killing it.
I need a
Bouncing her off those things.
Liv and Charlotte tag team.
Do what?
I need
Oh!
a Tiffy Liv and
She broke
Tiffy,
one.
Liv, and Charlotte
Mhm.
as a faction.
Beautiful People Squad.
It screams beautiful people.
That's what he just said.
I'm so glad she's back.
Yeah.
She's that's okay. To me, it looked like the cow had like a allergic reaction or something. Maybe that's just her not wearing mascara, and I'm not seeing her like not wearing mascara. But it looks like her face is like kind of puffy. I'm
Well,
wondering if she's not getting like Australia.
I wonder if a little bit of it is
The thing that was going on with her medically.
that or if it's just emotion.
It could be.
She may have just been hyped up about being back.
Yep. Could
Her
be.
face just looked puffy, and I was worried.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to see what she looks like. Super Card of Honor, April 5th, Philadelphia. Should be a good show. Athena and Nyla killed last on.
I've seen clips. I haven't watched the match
So
yet.
good. So good.
You see, Osprey was male wrestler of the year for
He should be.
WOA.
Naomi's going to be the one to do something crazy since Kofi's not here.
I'm glad they have the room to do it, so they don't break someone,
Oh,
crush someone's
Jesus.
larynx. Oh, shit.
We were talking about the padding on the sides.
Mhm.
While we're all for wrestler safety, I don't like it.
Mhm.
Just because I like seeing that metal.
Mhm.
To disarm her.
Oh,
JP's been cooking.
yeah, I'm a fan.
Just like her last couple matches.
That
since we
that Barbie gear is fire too. Oh shit!
That was nice.
What is Naomi doing? What, ma'am?
Doing something crazy. You said it.
Oh shit!
Go.
Do you see her look to make sure Liv was okay before she sold the back injury?
They're all so good.
Naomi's the first one out.
Naomi lost?
Yeah,
Wow.
out of nowhere.
So are we getting her Tiff as a thing?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Her and Tiffy would be a good feud and a solid match.
It would be.
All right, Bianca or Raquel, who is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless
Leave
they're
that
trying to
big
wrestling.
Bianca pop for the end.
Jesus, Bianca's a 95?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bianca's a beast. There's Raquel.
Yeah, see,
People
I see what
are
you're saying.
bitching about the
I think it might just be
ratings
lack
right
of
now.
Or it may just be makeup.
It could be.
Hang on, let me. She'll pose in a minute. We'll get a good shot of her face.
And I don't doubt being in a different country for just a few days. You got weird allergies,
Yeah.
something like that.
Maybe allergic to the Wallace.
Or no. Becky, that was
Yeah, it was.
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
She gonna. I thought she was gonna overhead slam her into the ring.
I think
They may still do it. Yep.
That's impressive as shit. She's such a beast.
She is squinting quite a bit.
She is.
Right.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
And I didn't want to just be like that dumb dude, be like, oh, you look kind of tired. You just don't have makeup
No,
on.
you're fair. She does. Her eyes. She does look a little red, but it may be any of a number of things.
Yeah.
And we don't know the extent of her illness.
Right. What the specifics were, so
Mhm.
on.
I was just like, I hope she's. I know WWE medical has been very, very good recently, especially about being like, hey, you're not healthy. But I'm wondering if she was like, no, I'm ready to come back, and then pushed a bit too hard. I
Yeah.
don't want that for her.
No, I think that's just weather, makeup, excitement. I think there's. I don't.
She could just be trying something different with makeup
Yeah.
and just not like wearing mascara or whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. She still looks amazing.
Yeah. She's so effing strong.
Oh, she just dumped her in the ring.
Manhandle. Oh.
I like this.
Okay.
Her, like,
That's
huge threat.
that. Yes. It makes her feel important.
Yeah. Well, it's the big man
I'll-
spot.
Yeah.
It's what they do every Royal Rumble of like, here's the biggest threat in the match. Let's
Yeah.
all take him out at the same time, or take her out at the same time. It's like I was saying earlier about the Braun thing. Like that's why I don't think they ever catch any steam to get like in main event spots, is because they're always going to be used for that spot of like everybody taking them out at the same time.
Mhm. I think my current favorite bit right now in WWE is that no one lets Dominic Mysterio hit the Three Amigos. He's only ever gotten two. He can't hit the third since he turned heel.
I thought he messed it up himself. Hi, Cat.
No, he always goes for the third, and then someone fixes it or someone hits it.
Are
Oh,
Bianca
no,
and Tiff
Tiff,
feuding
Bianca.
too? Oh yeah, they.
Oh shit!
Did you not see
Slap the
last night?
shit out of her.
Okay.
So, Tiff and
She's
Liv
gonna
had-
put her in there and she's gonna beat the brakes off her.
Tiff and Liv.
She just shut her in there. You hang out in there.
And Bianca was ringside, and they're having just a normal match. They split to the outside, and then about 15 minutes into the match, they split to the outside again, and Liv gets bounced off of the announce table and then gets thrown back in. Doesn't hit Bianca. And then Tiff, she's about to get back in. She just. it was the most cartoonish slap I've ever seen.
That's hilarious.
Slaps her, runs back in. Bianca starts interfering.
And Liv loses.
Tiff. Hi. Tiff goes for a roll up, or Liv goes for a roll up, wins, or loses. Liv gets like kicked in to Bianca, and then Tiff gets another roll up. What's up, puppy dog?
He just wants attention.
You know, attention. Yeah. He didn't know what to do. Now he's not itching as much. He's got too much time on the team.
Raquel Bianca would be a great feud too.
Would be.
I'm all for heel turning Bianca.
Oh yeah.
I think before they do Raquel Bianca, they've got to do Bianca Jade. I think that's the first one.
I'd love to see Bianca Jade at Mania. I think that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Making Raquel look like this massive powerhouse is so good.
Yeah.
One of my friends, he's the same one that's like, you know, oh my god.
That was so nice.
Ooh, very pretty.
He's the same one that's like, how can you even lift up the steel steps? They weigh 400 pounds. He's like, you know, that's just a bit that he does.
We have been joking for years. They need to pad those.
Only 400 pounds. And they also need to pad the ring apron more. It's the hardest part
Part of the ring.
That's right.
We made that joke at AEW the other night. We're like, oh, that's the hardest part of the ring.
But he was like, I'm rooting for Naomi so that she can acknowledge the tribal chief with the world championship. And I was like, oh, so does that mean that you're rooting for Nia too? And he was like, F no. I hate Nia too much.
The way Nia is going to get booed out of the arena tonight is going to be crazy.
Part of me hopes that they're just like,
and
we're putting on that.
She is the perfect person for that for this match tonight. Liv, what are you doing? Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Are we doing a manhandle slam from up there?
I thought we were doing a manhandle slam on it.
That could be too, yeah.
Okay, I'm good with that.
You just shoved her off. Okay. You want a moonsault?
She's coming up there onto those three. Somebody on Twitter said Bianca slapped Tiffany for Black History Month, and I stand on that. That's fair.
She stood on business. I don't even know what the shit that means. Oh!
What'd she do?
Did like a forward roll plancha. I thought she was going to moonsault. I just noticed Jessica Carr, the ref.
Yeah.
Nice.
They've been, I will give them credit. They have been doing a lot more of women refs for the women's matches.
Yeah.
And I'm good with that. So.
Saw a screenshot today of all the actual refs in the game. So glad they're getting their comeuppance now.
Do what?
Actual refs being in the game.
Oh, nice.
Got Little Nate in there. Got John Cone in there. The two new guys too, but I can't remember their names off the top of my head. But
I saw that LaShawn,
yeah. She's in it, and so is Jessica.
Jimmy. Liv was like, "No, bitch."
Ooh.
It was basically Oblivion from the top.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Good.
She said, "Cry, bitch." Oh, fuck yes.
Cry about it.
Morgan, are you understanding everything? Do you have questions? Because if so, ask away.
Yeah. But so to the point of what I was saying, like I think Nia is the perfect person for a match. For Rhea in Perth because she's a big, strong girl. She can make Rhea seem vulnerable,
Yes.
and so we can get baby face spots out of Rhea.
So somebody said they think that. Oh shit. Oh. Oh shit.
Nice.
That was a
Her
great sell
sell.
too. That
Oh
was
god,
so great.
that was awesome.
They are literally making Raquel look like an absolute beast.
Yep.
I like that little twisting elbow off the middle rope.
Yep. That was pretty. Not in the sense that it looked really good, but the idea that she kicked her arm to
Yeah,
catch her
the
off
setup.
guard.
Becky is really good about that. Okay, that's not okay. That's a nice counter. She's powerbombing the shit out of Becky.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Oh.
Into a KOD. That is so
Oh.
nicely done.
Yes.
Did you see her hesitate for a second to make sure she got all the way over?
Yep.
That's well done.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
You catch
That's
her
a
off
good
guard.
elimination. That made complete sense. That's an amazing shot.
Yeah, that makes them both look good. Because Raquel just did that amazing, powerful spot, got caught off guard, and then
And
the
Bianca gets
strong
the pin.
est got her up.
That camera shot of Perth was amazing just now.
Yeah. Press slam.
Okay, that was nice. She hasn't been the most accurate with that.
Yeah. People like her amaze me.
Bianca?
Yeah. Because she got into this with no reservations of wanting to necessarily do this. And she fell in love with the business and has gotten so good.
The fact that the crowd was booing Tiffany getting eliminated says so much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Bianca said, "Nah, bitch."
Oh. Oh.
Jordan Grace and Giselle Shaw beat the shit out of each other last night.
I saw some clips.
Giselle Shaw hit a Spanish fly from the edge of the ring to the floor.
Why wouldn't you just do it on the edge of the ring? It's the hardest part of the ring. Interesting. All right. If Liv doesn't win this, I need them to use the fact that she keeps getting so close as
Yeah,
part of her character.
yeah.
Because she has been the next to last one in the last two Royal Rumbles,
Yeah.
and she's in the final three of this.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people are starting to tweet about Tiff and Naomi or Tiff and Liv.
Yeah.
I'm good for any of it. Give me a fatal 4-way. Fuck it, let's go.
I saw a lot of murmurs that it was going to be Tiff and Bianca at WrestleMania.
I'm good with that because I feel like we need to build to Bianca Jade.
Yeah.
Don't just throw it out there because of who it is.
I'm interested to know, like, all reports say that Jade was originally supposed to have something to do tonight.
Okay.
But then they like backed out of it.
Well, what if it may have been a travel issue? No, she's not. She's punching her in the butt cheeks. You're not tall enough for that spot, Liv. I love you and all, baby, but stop
She gonna
it.
do it anyway. And she stacked her.
That's impressive strength for somebody as small as Liv is.
Here's the thing, I expected her to do that off the pod. So I'm kind of proud of her for not doing that stupid shit.
That's fair. That's a beautiful man. Their camera shots tonight.
It's whoever's directing it now. They have gotten a lot of really good spots. Like they did one, I think it was Raw, where the match was going on and they had someone standing up at the entryway, and they walked down with the camera while the match was going on in the ring. And so it was like slowly coming up on the action. Like, good Lord, that is a really good shot. Yes. Yes, you did. So the way you phrase that, I'm worried that you're watching the wrong Elimination Chamber.
She's so athletic. That's so dumb.
The fact that anybody can do that
Such a
with
big
no
dude.
fear.
Why did you got to bring Grace into this? Why are you bringing Grace into this, Morgan? Oh, I do want to say shout out to Security Sam too. Thanks for taking a picture. He was
Yeah.
super. And apparently he's training to wrestle because uh somebody posted a video of him. Oh, it was Isaiah Cassidy, which they're so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Jen and Jen. The private party is great. I'm definitely a private party fan.
Did you
Especially after seeing it live.
did you see the Seidel backstage thing that we didn't get to see?
Mm-mm.
So Seidel signing up to do it. Speaking of Security Sam, so it's private party backstage with Security Sam.
God, she's so athletic. It's just stupid.
Yeah. Nope. KOD. Nope. Nice.
That's a nice sequence. I don't like it,
Yeah.
but it's a nice sequence.
It's again with it caught her off guard.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. That needs to be her thing now. Because now she was the next to last one in this. They need to reference that. Yeah, so
Bianca
private parties
getting
backstage with
this.
huh?
Hang on. Bianca over there freaking out about it.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to attack Becky. This is the perfect spot for a heel turn. You took away my WrestleMania moment.
Either that or have Becky leave and have her destroy Liv.
Whichever.
Yeah. But yeah, they're back there and they're like, we need to figure out who's going to be there. And then Matt Seidel walks in from off camera. He's like, I'm the perfect person to be part of this, like acting as white as possible.
I like the bang bang finish like that.
Yeah.
Not the bang bang scissor gang, but
Which is also part of the wrong Elimination Chamber.
I love me some Becky. I do love me some Becky. So we get Becky and the winner of Nia Rhea. So we're getting
Which would be
Rhea.
Rhea, yeah. Which, ooh. Surely they wouldn't. No.
What?
Surely they wouldn't.
What?
Well, because Becky Nia Mania makes all the sense in the world, too, though. But surely
Shit.
they wouldn't.
Okay, so
I mean, the hometown thing was a Vince thing. So surely they're not going to have Rhea lose in Perth.
okay, so how about this? Rhea wins. Nia attacks her after the match and injures her. Claims because she put the champ on the shelf, she should get a rematch at WrestleMania. Turn it into a massive match. It doesn't have to be one-on-one.
So it's called WrestleMania World this time? That's what we're... A weird name for WrestleMania.
What?
Oh, that's right. You don't see the
No.
WWE commercials.
I'm seeing the 2K24 commercial, and this shit looks amazing.
Yeah. Well, we were sitting there in between matches. I have to tell this for anybody listening. I was scrolling through Twitter while we were waiting for the next match to come out, and the entry for Nikita Lyons came on, and I thought it was real. Like it looked so good.
Yeah, it did.
Shout out to Shelton Benjamin saying that Bailey
Bailey's
needs
not
to get her
her
flowers. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like everybody's talking about Cody, nobody's talking about the fact that she like
Yeah.
got through the Royal Rumble and got a match. And Izzy has mentioned that she is willing to be there,
I saw that.
and I'm down for it. They need to do it.
100%. And I'm sorry, you really want to have fun? Bring back this Bailey, the hugger Bailey.
I don't think you bring back that Bailey. However, have it referenced in the match. Have her put up the high ponytail, something. Like she's having issues putting Io away. She goes out there and grabs a hairband from Izzy
From Izzy.
and then puts it up.
Have her get the hairband from Izzy. Because remember when Sasha took Izzy's headband?
Oh, the hate that
Has
she
it?
got.
Oh God, she's like, who makes a woman cry? Sasha, a little girl cry. Sasha
Sasha
Banks
Banks.
does. That was so good.
I was listening to one of the podcasts I listened to, Going in Raw, and they were talking about the Four Horsewomen,
Okay.
and one of them, Larson, had mentioned that Sasha Banks brought like that star power to
Yeah.
the four of them. Like she's the one
Yeah.
that brings that like it factor.
Absolutely.
And it got me thinking, each of them really bring the reason all four of them worked so well together is each of them brought something different.
Charlotte was Charlotte.
Well, Charlotte was Charlotte, but it was also like she brought the prestige.
Yes.
Like you can put Charlotte in the main event at any point,
With
and it
anyone.
means something.
With anyone.
Yeah.
People can hate on Charlotte all they want to. But it's obvious that Charlotte is One of the best women's wrestlers in the world.
Right. There's a reason why when we heard that Jade was coming over, that was one of the first people she talked about of like, I want a match with Charlotte.
Yeah. Like I said, people can hate on her all they want to. Charlotte is amazing.
Yeah. But Becky brings that grit. Like she's the fighter of the group.
Yeah.
And Bailey's just the
Becky's the one you're calling when you need to throw hands.
love. Like even as the heel character, people just love to watch her.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I'm gonna grab an energy drink because
Okay.
I'm fucking tired.
Cause you're dying.
Yeah.
Morgan, how you making it? You doing okay?
Are you good?
Are you mainlining energy drinks like we are?
Tonight's show is sponsored by C4 and Monster.
Oh, you can't have energy drinks yet?
Oh no, she can't have them.
Ugh. Are you making it
I
then?
will say, just so everybody knows, our girl Morgan had surgery and she looks amazing already. Amazing. She looks so good, and I'm so proud of her.
Bebe. Sorry. Look at you making a wrestling reference and probably didn't even know it.
She sure did not know she was doing it. There's no chance she knew what she was doing. Yes, you do. Shut up. It's our show. You don't get to argue with us.
That's right. You hush it up. We don't do that here.
This should be a decent match. I'm telling you, I think that Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne winning is not crazy.
No, it's not crazy. By no means do I think it's crazy. I do like New Catch Republic. I think that's fun. Um, I do wonder why we couldn't call them Mustache Mountain.
They may not have been able to.
Maybe that's why we came up with the new name. Is
Trent Seven may own it,
maybe
or they didn't want to use it because Trent Seven's not there.
maybe.
Because it was all three of them that
Yeah.
were Mustache Mountain.
But I do like the new name. It's catchy. It's something kind of cool. I am also glad we got Peter Dune back. No more
Peter.
Butch. No, so I don't know. Me personally, I still like my call on this. I think they should win it. They being Judgment Day pronouns, pal. And then that leads to us and Awesome Truth at Mania.
They just went like this, and I'm like, did you just touch tips? What are we doing? That was weird.
Well, no,
Tip.
like over there they like regular tea, so it was no sweet. Hey, I owe them money.
Oh, who money?
Credit one.
Oh, I did too. Whatever. Fuck them.
Is the scale thing new
No.
in the AR?
Is that? Yes, they're bringing Dom to ringside. Oh, the boos are going to be so good for this.
Is it though? Because it's Rhea's puppy.
What?
I said, is it though? Because it's Rhea's puppy. Not only do you have a monster, you have a rehab monster. That's the real deal right there.
That lemonade is delicious.
It is pretty good. Have you tried the there's a Country Time lemonade energy drink.
No.
Actually, it's pretty decent. I do like how Dom is doubling down on the Rhea though, because he's got the Rhea shirt and then he's got the Rhea shirt hanging out of his trunks. He's all sorts of please don't boo me.
Literally, and he's still gonna get booed. I need him to give him a
Does he have
microphone.
one in the
I wanna hear
back
the
too? Hold
reaction.
on. Looks like he's got another shirt hanging out the back.
No, it's a bandana. No, wait, maybe he does.
Yeah,
It's the back of the shirt that's on his stomach.
he's all sorts of like, look, I'm with Rhea. Don't boo me.
Somebody tweeted WWE is so good right now that waking up at 4 a.m. wasn't a question. But imagine asking fans to wake up for Capital Punishment 2011 at 5 a.m. Nah.
Uh,
I like Judgment Day. I'm kind of done with Judgment Day. I just, I need the breakup to happen.
I I'm okay with Judgment Day. I need this to stop. This tag team.
Yeah.
Finn is too good to be in a tag team. You've got Damian Priest, who's Mr. Money in the Bank, which we
Yeah.
haven't cared about since he won it.
Legit.
That's, by the way, back on Twitter, the Mixed Match Challenge question. That was first one that came to my brain.
It'd be fun. I don't remember who you put on there.
I put Mercedes
Yes.
Martinez and Damian Priest, which I think they had dealings outside WWE, if I remember right.
Probably, because he was Punishment Martinez, too.
Yeah.
Your Mustache Mountain. And maybe that's why they touched tips. I don't know, but it was. How you gonna do that to Tom Mike Tom? That's not cool.
Wait, how you gonna do that to the clone of Tom Mike Tom? Oh no, they turned off the mic on that one.
So
Not that he's not getting booed out the building, but
Bronson Reed tweeted he was supposed to be there. He's not because his wife had their baby early, and that's why he's still at home. That's very cool.
yes,
He said that this is why I'm not here. This is why I'm not. I was supposed to miss this because I had to be home. That's very cool.
that is.
Who threw him out? Oh, they did. Oh, that was not good.
You can't stop saying Mustache Mountain.
I mean, that's fair.
We're not either. It's okay. I'm not mature for a lot of stuff.
Oh, I guess that this thing is somebody tweeted it's a British strong style thing.
Oh, okay.
I still think it's just the tip, just to see how it feels.
I just want to go on record. Another female ref.
Because she's amazing. I
She
love
she
her.
is. It's interesting we haven't had a male ref yet.
Wait a minute, fuck him.
No, don't fuck little Nate.
Hate that guy.
Have you seen the what is her name? Pretty Deadly. Have you seen the Pretty Deadly thing with little Nate?
No.
It's
too early for this morning.
No. Pineapple. Tapping out. I guess tipping out. Anyway. So anyway. So Pretty Deadly are backstage. And not Kit Wilson, the other one.
It's too early for you to be this funny, ma'am.
Or is she this funny because it's early?
Both.
We're a little idiots. It's okay. Shout out to Aaron with that one. Not that you're ever gonna listen to this, but they're backstage. The other one is like he's dehydrated. He's like, I need water. I need water. I need water. So Kit Wilson's like, hold on, he's coming. And then Little Nate is like sprinting down the hallway. Hands him a water. Just in reference, like he's always the one like saving the day, sprinting down the aisle.
I don't know. I kind of soured on Little Nate back during all the player stuff. When he came out with the robe on and shit, I was like, I'm done with you, sir.
I always wondered, like, obviously, like, he's a massive Flair fan, so that had a lot to do with it. I wonder if that's because they soured on David.
Possible.
And so, like, they had all these plans for David, and it's like, well, we could still do the plans. Let's just use somebody else.
We'll just use Charles Robinson.
Yeah.
$2K24 is next month. Okay, so
Yep.
I need to start saving my pennies.
I've already got the money set aside. I'm just still waiting to hear that answer about GM mode. I'm actually thinking I'm probably not going to wait for the answer. I'm just going to get it on Xbox. Because worst case scenario, it's not online. But it's not like it's going to change the like I'll just hook it up to the computer and we'll play it on that.
Yeah, because I've got the Xbox too, so
And maybe I'd get more work done if it was my Xbox hooked to the computer instead of a PlayStation.
probably not.
Because Baldur's Gate 3, I have lost so many hours of my life.
So I spent quite a bit of time on my vacation playing Shining Force.
Oh?
Do you
What is
remember that from the Sega?
Oh.
It was one of those turn-based games that like each person did something one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, love the shit out of that game. They have it on the Switch apparently, and we had a bunch of time because, like I said, Saturday we got snowed in, so
I was not aware you liked that style of game. If
I
that's the
love
case, you should get Baldur's Gate.
I love it because it's a throwback for me because I love the fuck out of that game. Shining Force and Shining Force 2,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I know you like the Gauntlet style games because you're the one that got me into one of the X-Men games, the Legends or whatever it was, where it's a team of 4.
what game?
Was it you that got me into that? I thought
What was it?
like the X-Men Legends or whatever it is, like where it was a like you put a team of 4, kind of like a dungeon crawler type of thing. No, okay. I thought that was you for some reason that got me into that. Not that anybody cares. It is my nephew's birthday. We're having a party for him today.
Happy birthday,
Baby
baby.
Ezekiel.
How old is he?
Be 2.
He's not gonna remember if you're there. Don't go.
Greatest comment that I've seen about his birthday is Justin, my kid's stepdad. He asked, would he be good with roller skates? And I don't know if he was asking legitimately or if he was teeing it up, but he teed it up perfectly for the kid's dad to say, well, it depends, because if he's got the short leg that his mom has, then he'll just be skating in circles.
I mean, Becca's not tall.
No. I love it. That's the sort of joke with her. She's got one of her legs is like half an inch shorter.
Is there really?
And yeah, so she, like we always mention, like, well, all you gotta do is hit her and run because she'll just run in circles.
Trinity just tweeted, Tiffy time, that ass is mine. Ma'am, that's a different show. That's a completely different thing. Like, are you
Tiffy,
guys gonna go join Mandy? Is that what's happening? Because I mean, we're
Tiffy,
here for it.
Tiffy time, that ass is mine.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. I really hate that jump off the rope clothesline thing. It looks so stupid. That thing that oh my god, Tyler Bay does.
Yeah. I'll try to play with the chat a little bit, see if we can get that to show a little differently. I may have to mess with that later because I don't like the way that looks.
I'm not a fan of it either.
Yeah. Ma'am.
Just the tip, just to see how it feels.
No, I didn't mean to clear the chat, but
But it's probably better. I mean,
I don't even know if that's PG.
look. We both know this show hasn't been PG since we started.
I'm trying to couple the different
You're good.
displays and maybe see if it looks a little better.
Okay, hang on. Drew has to hear me out.
Hear me out.
Okay. Hear me out, Dad.
Dumb idea.
Okay.
TNA WWE. I just started this watching this match. TNA WWE, they've got a little bit of a partnership going. They do an Ultimate X match, either for like the X itself for like a title opportunity or for the championship.
Which Mustafa Ali won last night.
Mwah.
Right.
They do another one.
Okay.
R-Truth comes out. Wins. Thinks he won Money in the Bank. Tries to cash in Ultimate X on someone at a WWE event. Fails completely.
I'm 1,000% here for this.
Imagine.
I am 1,000% here for this.
Especially if they're opening up that door a little bit. Do you know how funny that could be?
That would be so fire.
Hold on.
The talk of the rest of the
Hold
world.
on.
Have them give it back to the second place person.
Right.
To have him do a match with Mustafa Ali or something like that.
Hi, buddy.
I just want to throw this in there because I'm pretty sure that this is what you meant, but I just want to clarify. Bubby! I want him to come out there and pull a ladder out from underneath the ring, and that's how he wins.
Yes. The one thing you're not supposed to do.
And everybody's like, how come nobody's thought of this? He's a fucking genius.
Yeah. The one thing that you're not supposed to do, he comes out and he does.
Yeah. Well, because they
Tyler
never said you can't. That's
oh shit!
genius.
Fit her in.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I figured. I've always been confused with that rule. I always thought it was on the rope.
It's under it.
Yeah.
Any-
It's past it.
yeah.
And now Tyler Bates about to kill him.
This is where having Trent 7 would be perfect.
Yeah.
I understand why they don't.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting the gate. Bye, bro.
See you later.
Bye, bro. I love her. She's great.
She's one of the best refs
Yes.
currently in.
She's fantastic.
She's so good.
Love her.
And the TikTok's so funny.
Yes. She's amazing. Her Twitter's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Her Twitter game is solid. She's
It is.
fine. Oh. Thoughts on Becky winning the chamber?
It was good. I like the fast-paced ending.
We were commenting on that. We were both big fans of the bang bang.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Did the lights go out, or did we lose connection? We lost connection.
Yeah, we can still hear it. We just can't see it.
Yeah.
There it goes.
They lost video feed for a second.
I like her winning. It was very scripted.
Yeah.
This is the one match I think that they can change titles on now.
It's AT&T. Well done, Morgan.
Well done, ma'am.
Because if you have 3 title matches total, and none of the titles switch, tag team.
Oh, yeah.
Tag team.
Pre-show. I was thinking main show.
But if you have 3 of them and none of them switch, that's weird to me.
Agreed. At the same
He
time,
just broke his effing fingers.
that's so stupid.
What? They's missing fingers now?
Kayfabe, Tori. Kayfabe.
Please. No. I hate it here.
There's no chance of losing this. They're losing the titles at Mania to Truth and Miz. Michael called it.
I am so upset that our current champions are Sheamus from Harry Potter and Bisexual Undertaker. I hate it here.
One of those I've heard before. I never heard Finn Balor called Sheamus from Harry Potter.
Sheamus from Harry Potter.
We know what you're talking about.
Specifically in the 5th year, whenever he's yelling at Harry, they're the same person.
That's so good.
Oh, shit.
That's the hardest part of the week.
Shut up, Morgan. Okay, I hate that stupid clothesline, but that was pretty slick.
Yeah,
I hate that stupid clothesline.
I love it.
That's exactly what you get. I hope you lose because of that dumbass clothesline. 1, 2, 3. Nope.
Enough.
Sheamus from Harry Potter. All I can hear is that little. Seriously? I get to blow it up talking about that bridge in the last one.
Yeah.
He was so excited about that shit.
My favorite Harry Potter line. There he is. Yep.
He does look like he's going to a BDSM convention.
All the time.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
At my orientation, I hate to be this way, but every once in a while, there's people who are
Uh-oh.
very clearly, oh,
That was so bad.
that was so bad.
Okay, before you go,
Uh-huh.
I need you to tell Michael the condescending story.
Okay. So, do you want me to do it now, or do you want me to wait until this match is over?
Oh, you can do it while this match is going on.
Okay. So I was at work one day, and what'll happen is, so we work 8-hour shift. That was impressive.
Did they just bang and bop him?
But Tyler did a backflip, and Pete just did a normal get out of the double choke slam. So I'm at work one day. We work 8-hour shifts, so it's pretty common for, if you want extra hours, you stay over. Either you stay over or you come in early, 2 or 4 hours. So you can get 10 hours, you can get 12 hours. So one day I'm there and I'm running an area that it doesn't need 2 people, but it runs best with 2 people. If you have one really good person, it'll run well.
Okay.
So I'm running it, and it's going okay. Like, there's still some stuff that's got like some hiccups and stuff, but it's going okay. So at 3 a.m., a first shift lady shows up, and she comes in, and we talk for a second, and she's like, "Hey, I'm here to help you," and I was like, "Cool, thank you, I really appreciate the help." Um, and like whenever people stay late, show up early, I personally and several other people try to be like super like, "Hey, thank you so much for sacrificing some of your time to help us," you know. So this lady shows up, and um she goes over to one side, and what happens is there's uh
He works at Bama, one of the warehouses,
Yeah.
like packing.
yeah. So what happens for our part? Ooh, double chokes into
There it is. 1, 2, 3.
there it is. Um. So what happens is my specific area, robots pick up hotcakes and they put them in stacks of 6 and then put them on the line. What'll happen is like sometimes like a hotcake will come down and won't get picked up or something. So that's what we do. The primary part of our job is taking hotcakes, making sure they're all face up because they've got like a little curve to them. So they've got to be face up and they've got to all be stacked correctly, 6 high. If any of them aren't face up, the little curve will make them so they're too tall and they'll mess up the packing machines. So like that's part of what we watch out for. So I'm watching my line, she's watching her line. About like 5-10 minutes go by. I notice her wrapper keeps on going down, the one that's after. Someone else is watching it, but her wrapper keeps on going down. And I was like,
And you're like,
okay,
damn
so
it,
I'm gonna
T-Pain.
watch this lady to make sure she's doing it right. So I look over and she's just putting 6 hotcakes on the line. Doesn't matter their orientation, just putting them on there. So they're
Gay, straight, whatever. She's just putting them on there.
Yeah, there are several unisex ones. I didn't get it. So what happens is they're all coming out too tall, so they're not going into the machine properly.
Right.
So I walk over and I tell her, probably more sarcastically than I meant to, at least originally. But I walk over.
Good on you for your like, I might have been an asshole.
Yeah, I might have been. I don't think I was, but I might have been at this point. Later, I'm sure I was. But so I walk over to her and I was like, "Hey, just so you're aware, I'm sure you are, but like they all need to be face up because if they're not, then they're gonna be coming through like not properly, and it's gonna mess up the wrappers." And this lady turns around and is all like, "Hey, I've worked here for so many years. I think I know what I'm doing." And to which I said, "Well, maybe you should act like it then." Not the right thing to say, apparently.
The same thing both of us would have said, but apparently not the right thing to say.
Yeah. So she gets all pissy, leaves the area. So I'm doing both machines by myself for like another 30 minutes. So it's like 4:15. 2 people show up from first shift. They show up and they say, "Hey, we're here to take over for you. You need to go to the supervisor office." And I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." I assumed what was going to happen, but I didn't think it was going to go down like this. So I walk down to the supervisor office. They take over my spot. Walk down there. I walk in. My supervisor, the first shift supervisor, my coordinator, who's like our on the floor boss, 2 HR people, and this lady are all in this office.
Good God.
She like got everybody. So I walk in and they were like, "So we've gotten her side of the story. What happened for your side of the story?" And I was like, "So she showed up. I was super appreciative that she was helping out, but I noticed that stuff was going down, not being put on correctly. So I asked her if she knew how she was doing it, to which she responded with how long she'd been working there, and obviously she knew what she was doing. And I told her that if she had been working there for so long, then maybe she should act like it. To which the HR person went, "Woo!"
That's when you know that
Apparently
conversation's
this lady
going
is
your
a
way, when they're
problem.
like, ooh.
Apparently this lady is a problem.
So then my supervisor was like, "Hey," to this lady was like, "Hey, you know, it sounds like he went through everything correctly and he like went through the proper process to like try and like train you correctly, and then you had a problem with that. And she was like, "Well, it's not that I don't think he was right. It's that it's like how he said it. He was being like super condescending." To which my supervisor Daniel said, "Condescending," and I said to him, "That means I talk down to people." Which shut down the entire room. Everyone was laughing so hard. So then one of the HR ladies, after probably about 20, 30 seconds of laughter, one of the HR ladies was like, okay, to this lady was like, hey, okay, we'll handle it from here. And like, kind of like let her go out, shut the door, gave her a second to leave, and then everyone lost it again. It started laughing again. And so and then they were like, yeah, this lady's like been a problem. She's got a problem with everybody. So, it just kind of happens. So what we're going to do to handle the situation is we're going to give you a non-written, non-verbal warning. And I said, what does non-written, non-verbal warning mean?
Means this conversation never happened.
And she goes, oh, it's nothing. And I said, cool, cool, cool. As long as we're on the same page. So yeah, now I'm the condescending guy. And I'm never beating the allegations.
The other day, Kat was looking at me and Mary, and I'm like, damn, he been around Drew too long, because I feel like he's just looking at us all condescendingly. He was just like, he was like that little kid in the meme.
He's the most judgy dog.
Yes, he is. Cap is very judgy, and it's rude.
Hey,
as a manager in my past, I may or may not have had to have a couple of those conversations of like, I'm only talking to you because if I don't have you in my office, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Right.
That's what that HR meeting was if they don't have the conversation, it's gonna go further out.
Yeah.
Morgan said, I would have said, so do I get a raise for this?
She was also one of the ladies that I told was okay if she had to go poop.
I appreciate you wanting to be by me. I don't want all of your hair on me. You need a bath.
Are you smiling? Are you happy for the dog?
Hi to the other people that have joined us. Welcome.
Oh, other people. Oh, holy crap.
Yeah, I know.
Hi.
Well, there they went.
Welcome to. Yes. Morgan, you scared them away.
Right.
I finished talking, so they all went away.
Right, that's what it was.
My bad.
But yeah, no, he told me that the first time he told me that story, bro, I was in tears. Tears.
That's amazing.
Oh, so Michael and I met at DirecTV. Michael was a trainer. And we found out we both had a love of wrestling. It was an instant friendship. Well, then Michael got himself fired. I don't even remember what he actually got fired for. But somebody asked me what happened. And of course, me being me, I said, okay, I'm going to tell you, but you can't tell people. They're like, oh, God, what happened?
Hold on, pause. I've got to tell the actual story because it makes us even better. So, me and my wife at the time had our son. I went on paternity leave. And the way paternity leave is supposed to go is I would get paid for 3 weeks. I get unpaid for 3 weeks, and then I come back. Since I was salary, I can't put in my time card. I'm not there. Apparently, the HR lady had forgotten to put in my time card as non-paid. So I got paid for all 6 weeks. So when I get there, I get pulled into the HR office, and they're like, "Hey, we paid you for 6 weeks. We should only paid you for 3." I'm like, "All right, that's fine. Like I don't have a brand new car out in the driveway, so I'm pretty sure the money's still in the bank. Let me just call my wife real quick. You guys can take it back." Well, no. Like now it's a HR investigation for time card fraud. Like, what? Time card fraud? I didn't do my time card, so if anybody frauded it, it's that girl. And it was the payroll lady that was in the room with us. I was like, take the money back. It's fine. Like, no, we're going to have to investigate this. And so I just asked one simple question. I was like, is there a chance that when this comes back, I could get fired for this? Like, even like a 1% botch? Yeah. So then I quit. Well, since there was an HR investigation, no one could talk about it. Why I left. So me, I'd worked there at that point for, including before we became DirecTV and got into our own center. Like we're talking like 6-7 years that I've been
He's
there.
been there for a bit. Sure.
And at that point, like I was one step away from running the training department. The
Right.
boss that he's about to tell you about is a dude that got moved there from Arkansas who only got that job because he couldn't get a management job in Arkansas.
And
There's
he
So
a
they
lot of
gave him a
he was
management
a
job there.
trash manager.
Yeah. But
So
there's the precursor. Go ahead.
so and the person that asked me, I knew is a horrible gossip.
Mhm.
I knew they were.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
That's what they wanted to know.
right. Because they like to know things. And they knew that Michael and I were super good friends. And
There's some all over.
yeah. And so they asked me, I'm like, and I pulled them aside away from people to make them think this was some big, huge secret.
Mhm.
And I said, look, I'm not supposed to talk about this, okay?
Mhm.
But what actually happened was, what was the manager's name?
Ron.
Ron.
Mhm.
So Michael and Ron were in a meeting. I don't know what happened, but it ended with Michael hitting Ron with a steel chair. It was the best thing I could come up with on the fly. And we had a bunch of steel chairs laying around the call center. What do you say?
He said he's acclimating well to the Australian culture. He had himself a bloomin' onion from Outback.
This kid's more talented than they give him credit for.
This went on. So apparently she ran off and started telling people.
Of course.
So, like, the next day, one of the team lead managers said, hey, come to my office for a minute. I was like, no, I'm good. They're like, come here. Okay. And it was a manager I liked, so I didn't mind. I was like, what? They shut the door. They said, did you really tell somebody Michael hit somebody with a chair? I said, why would I do something like that? Like, I'm offended. She said, why would you do that? Why would I not? I knew who I was telling. I knew what I was doing. So she's like, that is all over the call center. I said, well, that sounds like somebody else's problem. And so, sure enough, like literally everybody started talking about the fact that he got fired for hitting somebody with a steel chair. Where were you when somebody asked?
I was working at Hewlett Packard, and this was like 4 years after
That
I'd
guy.
left.
That's so gross.
They're doing Chewy? Let's go.
Yep. And
You
then
see yeah, do it?
That's so disgusting.
I was
I
the
hope
head of
they
the
were new shoes.
I was the head of the training department,
He was at HP, Hewlett Packard. It was in the training department.
and so being the head of the training department, every like fifth training class or so, I would jump in. I would train a class. So I'm training a class, and I do the introduction of myself, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm Michael. Here's my history. Here's where I've worked." Da 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 da. And when I mention DirecTV, they go, wait. What's your last name? So I say my last name, and they're like, are you the guy that got fired for hitting someone with a chair?
That's awesome.
Yes, it apparently has gone around the call centers in Tulsa, and so people knew about it.
I'm the
Awesome.
potato story now.
I love you were just like the video of Seth about to hit that dude with the chair that Becky stopped. You see that?
No.
Seth grabs a chair because this dude wanted to take a picture with the world title and Becky.
But without Seth?
Not necessarily without Seth. Like, the video comes in after that. But he's got his arm around Becky, and he's got the world title. And Seth picks up one of these chairs, like a normal chair, and he's like about to hit him. And then Becky turns around and goes, Seth, put the chair down.
Treating him like a little kid.
I fully believe that's how they are at home.
Oh, yeah.
Seth's
100%.
absolutely trying to do stuff with their little girl, like just hang out, probably letting her curb stomp him.
Yeah, 100%.
And then she's like, don't teach her that.
She's going to do it at school.
As a side note, though, if I ever met them together,
Oh, look at that.
I would totally want that picture. Like, I got my arm around Becky, he's behind me with a steel chair.
100%.
I can't believe Damian Priest tries that. Look at that fit.
That's fire.
Although
I love me some Seth. I always have.
I can't stand the glasses.
The glasses are stupid, and I
He
love
just
them.
took them off of the Velveteen Dream.
I was about to say.
Give you that one.
Those are specifically
Yeah.
Velveteen glasses.
We're not talking about that guy though.
One of the things I really respect, I didn't listen to the full episode of Chris Van Vliet's Insight,
Right.
but he interviewed him because he's coming back and he's doing some stuff and he wanted his side of the story. One of the things I really respect is Chris Van Vliet always makes clips of the interviews and puts them out on his social media and his TikTok to, generate views to go to the podcast. There wasn't a single one from that one. Because he was like, I'm going to ask the hard hitting questions and it's going to stay on the podcast. If you want stuff, if you want to know
Did you see the company that brought him in as a surprise guest?
Who was it? What company?
Some company that needs to go out of business.
Yeah, because they were like.
That's trash.
Yeah.
That's trash. I'm sorry. It's trash. You're bringing in somebody. No. There's just no. There's no okay with this.
People were like, yeah, they brought him in as a surprise guest so that their people couldn't get refunds on their tickets.
Yeah. And that promotion has caught hell for it since. I'm telling you, this Cody entrance is gonna be fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Stretch.
It's gonna be so good
because the name of the company was Dynasty.
Drunk right now.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to my group chat. I was like, imagine if I was financially able to afford a week off. I would love to go. Like, this would be the dream week because you could go hit Elimination Chamber, hit Taylor Swift.
Oh, because Tay-Tay's in Australia.
Yeah, she's there tonight, Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
Or
this is Saturday night there.
I can't remember when it is. Maybe they conflict.
What's going on right now, Morgan, is Grayson Waller is having he has a show called the Grayson Waller Effect. The crowd loves Cody or Seth, but it's about to get better.
Yeah, they're going crazy. Austin Theory's counting his abs.
Austin Theory is amazing. I hate him, but he's amazing.
Last night it was Logan, Grayson, and Austin Theory all standing in a little room, and they were going, "Dude, look at you!" Imagine walking out around the country. Look at that fit, and they're all just like glazing each other.
I'm sure they glazed each other.
Earlier in the show, Roman told.
Well
Here
done,
comes.
man. Well done, man.
I don't care that Grace is asleep.
She's gonna wake up so angrily.
Oh, I told her. I said I'm gonna try to be quiet. I make no promises.
Isn't it about time for her to get up and work on that badonkadonk?
He always looks so good.
He showed up in a different suit.
I know.
Brought 2 suits for this.
Somehow I ended up a little behind you now.
But last night, Roman asked him, he said, "Who sent you to Raw?"
Oh, I saw it. I read that.
And then later on, or in that same segment, he told Paul to go and get Grayson Waller. And then whenever they're all like talking to each other, KO shows up. KO shows up, and he was like making fun of him. And then Paul comes up and grabs Grayson, and he's like, "Hey, the tribal chief wants to talk to you." And Grayson's like, "Tribal chief wants to talk to me? Me? Oh, okay." So then he leaves, and then KO leaves. Logan and Austin are like, "Why didn't we just jump it?" There's three of us. There's one of him. You could have just jumped him. No, I'm going back upstairs.
Because
Alright.
Roman would have stacked him.
I need him to stop saying he'll smash people because there's so much wrong with that.
I'm gonna smash him and stack him.
Who's what, where, Morgan? I missed something here.
I said something about being right behind you.
Oh.
Or I was behind you a little bit. That's what it was. It's going to be fun to vote for him in like the 2030 elections.
That's fair.
This man's going to end racism again.
I man you all the time. I man Mary too. She still doesn't stop talking. Don't let a man tell you what to do, Morgan.
That's because nobody listens to you.
That's fair.
If you haven't seen it yet, by the way, they have a video of the entrance of action figure Cody Rhodes. It's amazing. So are we going to get an impromptu, like, just beat down with these four?
So,
Perth, Australia.
to acknowledge
Wow. He really said get the ones up.
It's just Seth Rollins, Morgan. That's the only way I can explain that. He comes out with like the TikTok big rubber boots and like skin tight lingerie style outfits. He always wears something weird.
inside info, I have secrets. Mark, you want to know a little secret?
No, I'm good.
I am just days away from being medically cleared to dance.
Do you think that Damien cashes in before Mania? Yes, he is a team who would drink 100%. He always wears the most ridiculous outfits. And they're fantastically ridiculous.
I don't know why he's got Max Moon's top on though.
Why he wearing cargo pants like he crowbar?
No, those are Hardy pants, and you know that.
Same thing.
Put some respect on that.
Cool story, bro.
He hit him with a cool story, bro. That is amazing.
I don't know if you can hear it, but the entire Perth, Australia is saying Rocky sucks.
Right.
And if he were
You called him by his government name.
I'm sure
Did you call him Dwayne?
Yeah.
Something about my. What is it that he calls fans of mine? It's like,
There's not a chance in hell that he's not going to smack the shit out of Grayson Waller in a minute.
Yep.
are there any Cody crybabies in here tonight? Oh, I'm hard to hear. Are there any Cody crybabies in here?
You can't hate this guy. You can't hate Cody. And if you do, there's something wrong with you, and you need to reevaluate yourself.
They are panning out, and everybody on that side is on their feet.
Conversation that we had that us to this point, why I stepped out of the WrestleMania main event just to step right back in. Oh, all right, so you're looking at the People's Champion. You do what you're told. People's Champion. That is a brand and lofty title, one that she cannot self-appoint. And maybe at one point, The Rock was the People's Champ. Maybe it's just me, but I think to be the People's Champ, you have to actually be around the people. Seth, the World Heavyweight Champion, had an announcement. I feel like I think I have a bit of an announcement myself. Rock indeed slapped me across the face. And at WrestleMania 4, Roman Reigns in the main event, but until wide open. So let's make it official.
I'm not going to say anything about that. That was too easy.
On
Listening with anticipation and patiently watching the chat, because I know Morgan's going to say them.
I think it's time we cut the head off the snake once and for all. Boy, I admire the challenge to the Rock, but when it comes to the bloodline, you know, the entire world knows there is no such thing as one of one. So if and when The Rock decides to take you up on that challenge, just know you won't be fighting that battle alone. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Hey, such a different match. Let me get this straight. You think they're going to fix the Rock? Is that what you did? Huh? That's what you did, right?
Hold on.
What you did? Yeah, hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
The look on Grayson's face right now.
Austin Theory has come to personal so
He's upset that Austin took the mic out of his hand. Are we gonna face turn Grayson Waller?
No. In a suit. Yeah, we're gonna turn. One of them is getting turned, and it's probably gonna be Grayson.
I'm good with that. That kid is talented. I love that he's in the background, like playing that fully. He just keeps looking at him. I don't know. Because he looks like Zach Morris? I don't know.
I mean, he looks like David Silver. I'll give you that one. Tiffany Stratton is so fine. She posted a picture like 11 minutes ago, and she's just so fine.
Who puts the
Here,
picture?
Mark,
What?
I'm gonna see this picture. You're welcome.
Who are we talking about?
Tiffy.
Oh, Tiffy. Yeah.
I need to watch this show.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's a great country. That's here in Western Australia. I don't know why the privilege and you can enjoy the lost structure of libraries and go to the stores, go to the rental taxis, such as Hong Kong. Longer privileges, hostings and days, clubs and reports and one cent goes on 100%. So you're full relax.
Tiffany posted a picture on Twitter, and she just looks amazing. I'm just.
Local nonprofit organizations as the newest international community champions. WWF Superstars also for the time of Australia's special Olympic athletes and hosted a memorable Make-A-Wish event for kids and their families as part of WWE's commitment to impacting communities across the globe.
I love that they do that stuff when they're in town. I mean, you could have helped her, Morgan. That would have worked. I'm sure Tiffy would have let you. I do want to point out, Morgan, that she was born in 1999. She's 25. So I know you like them young, but that's a
No.
little too much Happy Meal.
No.
What?
Why you gotta remind me how old we are?
I mean, it is what it is.
I got one of those last night too, so Hill called me and we are talking about the fact that I was going to the thing, and someone who shall not be named is not showing up, but it may be someone who is, I don't know, actual blood
For what?
for the birthday party today. Someone who's actually blood is not showing up, which none of us are surprised.
Who's not showing up?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But uh, Becca had made the reference of, yeah, Michael's been like a real, like a real brother to me for over 18 years, and I
Oh,
went,
my,
ow, ow, shit. Has it been
right.
18 fucking years? Ow, shit.
I think I know who you're talking about now.
Okay. It's like when I found out the new kid that we hired at work. We did the interview, and like I was like, I'm all for him. We hire him. He's good. And so then after we made the decision we were going to hire him, my boss called him up, told him we were hiring him, and then she messages me and she goes, "Did you happen to look at his resume?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I looked at his resume. Not a lot of experience on there, but he's a young kid." She's like, "Did you see when he graduated high school?" I'm like, no, he graduated in 2020. This kid's not even 21 yet. It seriously? Why am I old as shit?
Morgan, would you like to handle that, or
I mean, I realize I was there when God said, "Let there be light," and I flipped the switch, but
I mean, you
I don't
know,
need reminded.
did they really just explain the elimination chamber to us after we just had an elimination chamber match?
Yes. I mean, they literally could have started the promo right there. It was like, in the men's elimination match. They cut
Right.
out everything before that because we just watched a chamber match. So Drew's winning this, right?
I don't think so.
Really?
Who's in it now? Lashley, KO, great, Logan. Logan's not winning it. He's gonna put
No.
on a great show, but he's not winning it. He's gonna do the Kofi spot.
Yeah. He's in there to do something stupid.
Yes, and it's gonna be so good. You're not gonna be a champ. I would not be surprised if LA Knight wins it.
See, I think LA Knight's eating the pin. I think he's the first one out.
Really?
Yeah.
Think they pull it off on him?
I don't think necessarily they cool off on him, but I think they see him as one of those that, like, next month they can put him back in the main event and people will be behind him, which is a good thing, but it can also be a detriment because then you're
Right.
constantly in that role.
I mean, it probably is Drew. I hope not, because I don't like Drew. But that's just because I don't like Drew.
Yeah. I don't know. For my thing to work, I think Drew's a good call for it. Because you got the whole Drew Priest thing going. So you have Drew win the match at Mania.
And then Priest cast in.
Yeah, Priest cashes in. Or if they want Seth to keep the belt, which hopefully they don't, and he gets some time off. you have him cash in like Seth did, and then Drew's mad at Priest because he took away his match. And Morgan, that does not surprise me at all. I'm on some of those sites, and I understand why I don't get a lot of responses, because men are dumb. KO came in like a wrecking ball?
Yes. I wouldn't hate KO just because the promos with him and Seth would be so good.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said the glasses aren't Velveteen Dream, they're Prince. Fair enough.
Prince did originally wear them. That's where Patrick got the idea for them, I think.
Seth and Cody and Seth are both trending.
Mm-hmm. But where do we do that tag match? Like, where does that happen?
Night one, jerk the curtain with it.
Okay. Or do we... I kind of like that. That was a good camera. Or do we do the go home show for Mania?
Yeah, that works too. I just can't get behind Lashley. I don't care. That's my problem. I don't care. So Bronson tweeted that about not being there, and Triple H retweeted it with, NSA, congratulations, family's everything, fatherhood's amazing. I'm proud of you for not only your work, but for the journey you're now embarking on. Enjoy every moment. You're exactly where you needed to be. This is why I'm so torn on the whole who knew what thing.
Yeah. So here's my piece of it, because like the big thing right now that I keep seeing is Stephanie and what Stephanie knew and all that.
Right.
Specifically speaking of like the Ashley Massario stuff and overseas. Which, first of all, Ashley's sister, I believe it was, said that the person who said Stephanie knew all this stuff is a person who was no longer in relation with Ashley. Like,
Okay.
she went on this talk show and was like, I was her best friend, yada yada yada, and she's like, no, she was not her best friend. She was a former friend.
Gotcha.
So Stephanie knowing may be all just conjecture and rumor.
Yeah, but I mean, there's been the whole how much did she know?
Yeah.
How much did Hunter know?
But like, at the end of the day, could they say anything without
Jeopardizing themselves?
Yeah. Like, to me, that's not an excuse.
It's not,
But
but
I understand being in that spot of like, yeah, but if I say something, then I lose everything.
yeah, it's hard. It's a hard spot to be in.
To get back something to a more fun conversation, I agree with you. Like, I can't get behind Lashley. I think that's because they keep doing this start and stop thing with him. Like, they're making him a big deal for a couple of pay-per-views, and then he's back to the bottom of the card. They've never pulled the trigger to say, make him a main event guy, make him the champ. Like, and even when they did, he was a here, hold this.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they're doing all this stuff with the Street Profits, and
Which I think is great because the one thing I've always said about Lashley is he doesn't have the charisma on the mic.
and Montez has charisma
Yeah.
pouring out.
But that's why, like, I think the best stuff that Bobby Lashley ever did was in TNA. But in TNA, he had MVP as his manager.
Yeah.
And so MVP running his mouth for him, and then him just being a badass, and they did all the MMA vignettes, and him being in Octagon training and all that stuff,
Right.
made him look legit. And now he's back on a mic fumbling through a promo.
Yeah.
I think they either need to give Tez the mic and have him do the talking for the team, for the group, or go back to it and put MVP and Omos with them.
Somebody made a Hornsby as All Elite graphic, and I'm done.
I saw that. Hornsby tweeted it out. Are we sure it's not like Drillers making it?
And it may be, but
I still can't believe that Hornsby and the Drillers were on national TV.
I know. Hey, whatever.
Whatever gets us some popularity to start bringing some more stuff here, I'm for it. If that's the case, Hornsby should have went out there and did a Canadian Destroyer. I actually thoroughly expected him to take off the thing and it be someone to help out Cassidy.
I did too. I thought it was going to be orange. I do love me some Randall.
You know, it's cliche, but like everybody in the business has said, like if you're gonna build a pro wrestler up from the bottom up, it's
100%
Randy Orton.
from the ground up.
He's the lineage. He's got the ability to talk. He's in the ring, and I have never seen him make a bad move.
And he, that I know of, has never hurt anyone.
Yeah. But he is just so smooth in the ring, even at the age he's at now. He's still the smoothest guy out there.
Yeah. All right, before this gets started, I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay. Put your ears here. That ear's starting to hurt a bit. Morgan, you still with us? Ma'am. Thank goodness, no sword. He left his sword in the overhead bin. Nope, not even the tip of the sword, Morgan. You're muted, ma'am. You're muted, ma'am.
I'm sorry. Under the desk. What did I? What?
I asked if Morgan was still here, and that was her response. So then I said, ma'am, and I got don't ma'am me.
I mean, whatever.
You missed Randy Orton posing on top of Bobby Lashley.
Nope. Mm-mm.
He went to climb that corner and he was going to do his pose in front of Bobby Lashley, and he climbed Lashley's pod. Just did it right above him, which is so weird to see because then you're looking at Bobby Lashley refusing to look up. Because no matter what you do,
Look
what
at my
you do,
junk.
that's wrong.
That was Punk telling it. It was Randy telling him to look at his junk.
Logan's doing the same thing. Look, Logan turned around because you're looking up a kilt.
Okay, so he's in there. So who's the fifth? Oh, it's him and LA Knight starting it.
Yep. I'm surprised AJ's not in this match.
I'm not. They don't give it. The best thing AJ could do at this point is leave.
You see that the Good Brothers went back to NXT?
No.
Yeah. They went there and attacked a couple of tag teams after a match.
I mean, I don't hate it.
The only thing I don't like about it is that they looked like they were gearing up to have Carl Anderson versus AJ Styles, which I want to see.
Be a good match.
I don't understand the flares on the vest. Like, I know I'm not a fashion person. I'm sitting here in a cut off T-shirt, but
Fair.
it's like it just looks like he picked the pad with wings.
He I mean,
He's not feeling so
Bobby
fresh.
does. Bobby does need new music. I agree with that.
Yes. Who said that?
Somebody on Twitter.
Oh, okay. So LA Knight's going to do that on top of Randy Orton now. You see Randy poking through the mesh?
No.
LA Knight was on top of there, and Randy was just like, there are two types of people in this world: the person that will not look up because they don't want to look weird, and then you have Randy Orton's like, poke.
Boop.
Just teabagged glass.
I was like, why is LA Knight's face purple? It was the lighting.
It does look weird,
Did I
though.
miss something here? That lighting is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird spotlight thing in the middle there, I guess.
Morning, sunshine.
Who's up?
Okay. It's Grace.
No.
She's not conscious yet.
The statements that you were making are tripping. I see what's. Yeah, the guess is on spin. Perhaps. Well, yeah, I don't know. I still may see if you fix it. If we talk about early personalities, what do these two superstars need to do? They clearly going for pace themselves. History has taught us that these
Okay, I'm gonna send you something. Grace posted it. I think Grace posted it like 12 minutes ago. You have Grace on Facebook, right?
I do.
Go look at what she just posted 12 minutes ago and tell me that doesn't scream me just a number of years ago.
Are you talking about the flowers one?
Yeah. Tell me that does not scream me.
It does scream you. However, I also think it's funny that the name's Kevin. Has Kevin got your mom flowers lately?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
You shoot or shoot. Uh, good lord.
Logan Paul is still in his gear, in his
Yeah.
jacket. Like, take your shit off, bro. You're gonna have to get in there at some point. Did you just lose sound?
Yes.
Okay. AT&T really fucking this up.
Oh, I was going to say something about that earlier. Speaking of which, anybody listen to this on VOD? Um, stop yelling at people that get paid minimum wage to deal with this crap.
Oh, that's fair.
I've seen some. That's great.
What? Oh, Kevin clapping about it?
No. Apparently, he missed the LA Knight was slamming his head into the pod,
Right.
and Kevin was punching the pod at the same time.
That's funny.
No, I've seen so many which I mean, it's social media, so real or not
Right.
conversation. But like, I've seen so many of like people complaining of like, look, I'm just the guy that answers the phone, or I'm just the guy that works at the kiosk. Like, I'm not the one fixing the network. Stop fucking yelling at me.
It's fair.
Like, as someone who's worked in those types of positions before, like, stop yelling at the kid who has nothing to do with it. He
That's
didn't
fair.
pull the plug.
Yeah, I agree. That's that little dick energy.
KO. Why is LA Knight swinging at KO? Y'all were just beating up Drew together 2 seconds ago.
Because it's just about
Keep
winning.
I know, I'm just saying, keep beating Drew up. That's a big dude. I love that senton he does.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you, Mike Bennett? Punch him in the wiener? What are we doing? Mike Bennett tweeted that picture of Hornsby and said, "Can you punch a mascot in the wiener? Does the mascot have a wiener or something like that?" I'm like, that's so funny. The fact that they put Hornsby on national television is really dumb, though.
Hey, you know what? It's advertisement for Tulsa. If it gets
Right.
them here more, I'm down.
Fair enough.
So, co-friend of ours asked me what my favorite match was of that night, and honestly, it has to be like the three-way 3-man tag match.
The triple threat tag team
Yeah,
match,
Jesus, like
the triple threat trios match.
yeah. I said when we were sitting there, and like it biggest compliment in the world is that is WCW, and I
Yeah.
love opening a show like that. Just 9 dudes flipping around the ring.
That flippity dibbity stuff.
Yeah, loved it.
What?
KO just went up in the corner and did the Randy Orton pose in front of Randy Orton.
I'm here for it.
Ma'am. Keep it up, I'm gonna put you in Twitch timeout.
You know we're not going to do that. We're just going to let her be.
No, but still. It's like parenting. You say the thing, you don't actually do the thing.
Oh, I don't make empty threats. That's why I don't do that. If I tell you it's happening, it's happening.
Don't make me drag you out this car. I'm not going to actually drag them out the car. That takes a lot of effort. But I'll tell you I'm going to drag you out the car.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
What's stupid?
Just Drew coming off the top of the crossbody that looked awful.
Oh.
Who hurt it? Didn't Karrion Cross hurt his arm?
Did he?
Yeah, I think that's what happened to the arm last night.
Oh.
Randy Orton's great. That's funny.
You are very fuzzy. Not sure what happened. Someone posted a screenshot of that awful lighting stare down.
Right.
It's like Drew's so tall, he's casting a shadow. I will say one of the things that will get me closer to getting behind Lashley as a main eventer is him not wearing that stupid headband.
He's trying to hide his lack of eyebrows.
Yeah, I know. Nobody cares.
We don't.
You don't have eyebrows. It's fine.
Some women shave theirs off intentionally, so you're fine.
I mean, if you want to fix it, do that. Like, you know, do the like 1980s like drawn on. I'm not a Drew fan, but that headbutt is sick.
Yeah.
Drew, please stop going to the top rope. Every time a tall person comes off the top rope, all I can think of is Sid. Don't go up there, please.
That's right.
You are like 7 foot tall. You do not need to go to the top rope. There is no reason for it. Okay, so I'm going to say Randy comes out next. I'm going to say Logan Paul comes out last. And everybody beats down Logan Paul.
I know I would. Michael Cole's losing his voice. Did we really need the Slim Jim? Oh my god. Maybe I just missed that before.
You did. The Slim Jim counter's been on there. What are you on board with, ma'am?
Yeah, it's Randy.
Yeah. Let my wish come true. Have him come out of that pod and everybody just stops and stares at him. Oh, beating up Logan Paul? Yes. I think we're all down for that.
Yeah, I think Grace would jump in on that.
That's another one of those, though, that, like, people forget about, like, the horrible shit he's done. I mean, he
For the
did
fact that
a lot.
human or the drink is disgusting.
I meant, like, he did that live stream at those Suicide Woods.
Yeah.
And, like, just...
Look how padded that is.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have gone that angle.
Yeah.
Because you see that thick pad there. Okay, they need to do something about that weird light.
Yeah, it's weird.
That wasn't there before, was it?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's really strange.
That's because dad bods are better than muscular bodies every time.
And because Kevin Owens is the treasure.
That too. So, one of the coming up episodes of Road Dog's podcast is Ask Road Dog Anything. And so
Okay.
I posted an actual serious question in there. And in case you forgot, I've gotten shouted out on there before,
Yes.
which is why he's the greatest sports entertainer. Um, but I asked him, I was like, I'd like to hear you tell a story that you haven't told before about the National Treasure R-Truth.
Then that's the national treasure, our truth. He probably has a bunch too.
Yeah, I'd love to hear like just something we haven't heard before, because you know he's probably got a million stories. He might only remember a third of them because of the drugs, but
There.
he says that all the time. He's like, I don't know why I have a podcast. I forgot most of the stuff that you keep asking me about. Oh, hey, he took the jacket off finally. I can't believe they tried to face turn him for a minute.
Face turn who?
Logan Paul.
He's gonna sweep the leg. He probably is.
Well, if a man can't walk, a man can't fight.
But if a man has two hands, he has a fighting chance.
Especially if he has no chin.
I don't want to know what Logan Paul is licking. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't want to know about that at all.
I'm pretty sure that's KSI. KO's just standing there. Come on, come out.
He shut the door. Who drew on the pod? Oh, he. What the hell?
Hold up. Okay, that's kind of funny. They should have showed that.
That's hilarious. Kevin Owens is gonna fuck Logan Paul up.
He wrote Kevin sucks inside his pod. That's kind of funny. I'm kind of here for that. Through the uprights.
I mean, I'll give Logan Paul credit. I mean, he's taken over the industry really well and is a ridiculous athlete, but he's just a douchey now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that hurt. Damn.
Logan's dead.
We can only hope.
Have you seen all these Hogan says memes?
No.
Oh my god. So, because of Hogan's
Thank you, Bobby.
because of Hogan's desire to exaggerate everything about his career, like I was going to be the bassist for Metallica and bullshit like that. There's been a running meme going through Twitter of Hogan said blah. There was Hogan said he was supposed to be the lead in Titanic, but he didn't want to put the iceberg over.
That's
This
fair.
one was Hogan says No Holds Barred movie studio wanted him to be the next John Wayne, but he chose
I saw
wrestling
that.
over Hollywood.
I saw that. I wondered what that was about.
Yeah, it's just randomly a new one will pop up. Because he said in an interview, like another one he said that was legit. He said something about like that 700-pound giant. Bobby's a first one out.
Play more.
Wow.
Yeah, Logan Paul looks like that guy from Mr. Deeds when his dad starts taking off the belt. You're not going to make me breakfast, Grace.
I want some breakfast.
You woke me up at 4 o'clock. You had plenty of time to make your own breakfast.
I didn't wake you up at 4.
I woke up at 4 o'clock hearing your voice.
You're welcome. You should count that as a blessing in your
I'm not.
world.
Ma'am, you have
So
enough
wake up
sausage back
tomorrow.
there. You can make some for Tori.
Yeah, you have extra. You can make some for me.
I'm not.
That's just hateration.
Yeah.
I just meant that meat she's smuggling back there. Like this. Take some of that and make some for her. Jesus.
Where did AJ Styles come from?
Holy hell.
How did he come in the ring?
Yeah,
With
while
this?
Bobby was getting out.
So obviously we're getting AJ and
LA Knight, and that's how LA Knight loses without making him look bad. Again, Morgan, I think you have downloaded the wrong version of this pay-per-view. Oh, he's going to Styles Clash on the chair.
that's nice. There's all the men's officials. They're all right there.
They're all just there. AJ is jacked for no good damn reason.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he decided he needed to put on 20 pounds of more muscle, but
That was a nasty one. Logan Paul may be dead. I really don't want Drew to win this, but I have a feeling he's going to.
I mean, it is the one that makes the most sense. He's been the one running his mouth to Seth this entire time.
You're a heel. Stop doing that.
RKO. Randy's been selling that back ever since he did a
Yeah.
back suplex on KO.
Yep.
That's gonna be the reason to get him out.
Yep. So is it Randy and it's
It's Randy, Drew, and Logan.
that dipshit is still in there? That purple light is so weird.
I don't think that was there in the women's match.
Neither.
I mean, or it could be the size, because I mean, Raquel was the only one really the same height as any of them in there.
But it was doing it to LA Knight too. And he's not that tall, so
He's still quite a bit taller than the rest of the women that were in that match, though. I think. I could be wrong.
did he just scream like a bitch? Well, he about to get fucked up by both of them.
Is this gonna be another boom boom? He does like a super RKO and then gets pinned by Drew.
No, he's not doing an RKO. He's gonna DDT him off that shit.
Or is he gonna do the superplex?
Oh, he might do that, which would be stupid because of that bad back, but whatever.
That's why I was thinking. That's why I was thinking the RKO
Drew's
too. Though.
winning at this point. I mean,
I think it is too, Morgan. When they did a couple of shots of the above, that WWE logo is right there. I don't know if like they moved a light or something
But it looks really dumb
because we didn't see that darkness in the middle of the ring in
with
the first
in the
match.
women's match.
Yeah,
At least I don't think we did.
I don't remember seeing it. I feel like we would have said something. All of a sudden, one of the women looked like they were trying to be the demon Finn Balor or something.
Yes, that's possible too. Cody Rhodes, whatever the hell their names.
Well, she remembers
I'll
Cody
take it.
Rhodes though because of the song, you know.
That's fair.
Something,
Something, something.
something,
Yeah,
Cody
knew that
Rhodes.
was coming. Knew that was coming.
Uh, Johnny Hungy will be my favorite forever because of that.
It was cool getting to see them.
Yes, it was. It was also good to see Boom Boom. I love me some Colt Cabana. They need to put him and Cutler on TV more.
That's what you get for taking too fucking long, you jackass.
You know what would have made that even better? If they timed that and he was like kissing the brass knucks, and so he essentially like punched himself in the head with the RKO.
That would have been hilarious.
Yep. So now Randy will put on a valiant effort. And then go down because of the bad back.
Samantha Irving just tweeted, "Thank you, Randy."
That's awesome.
That's so good. I need that match at Mania.
Ricochet and Logan
Yeah.
Paul. Yeah.
Tama Tonga's done with New Japan as well.
Yep.
That's 3 huge stars that have left. 4 if you count Julia.
Yep. It's really good for his last match. The Gorillas of Destiny brought back the face paint and everything. Is it in your soul, Michael Cole? Is it in your soul?
So Will Ospreay got permission from Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed to use Valhalla Calling for his last walkout music at Rev Pro, which is his final entrance on the British independent scene because of going AEW.
Nice.
That's solid.
I think that kind of stuff should happen more often. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't know the deal with like Cody using Kingdom or CM Punk using Cult Personality, but like, if I'm an artist and they want to use my music,
Absolutely.
use it. Play it all over the country, all over the world. Go ahead.
One's holding his chest like he's having angina, and one is holding his back Like his sciatica is killing him.
I don't think we can talk about their angina on this program.
They're bussy. So Grace calls that store in Texas. Isn't that right, Grace?
I mean, you can get good beaver at Bussies.
You call it, what do you call Bucky's?
I mean, but to his credit, like as old as Randy is, his sciatica may be hurting him.
That's fair.
I think there's about to be an RKO out of nowhere.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
The fuck did Logan Paul come from? Are we getting Logan Paul Randy at Mania? Because I'm good with that too. And just like that, Drew wins. What the fuck?
Yeah, we are going to get that because he's going to try to do that buckshot lariat and get RKO'd. And that's going to look pretty as hell.
I turned my camera off for a second. It's having issues.
Yeah. Did he count the pin or did they just end the match?
Yeah. No, he counted the
Okay.
pin. Drew rolled over and threw an arm on him.
Well, I saw
There we
that,
go.
but I didn't see him get down for the count.
Yeah, they counted it.
I was like, if they just ended the match, that's dumb.
No,
LA Knight
they
just
finished.
got waylaid with a chair. And that was fine.
So we get Drew Seth, which no one cares about. That's awesome. Yeah, I will say Randy Logan is going to be great because they're going to do something crazy like that pop-up RKO that he did with Seth.
Yeah.
Which was fucking amazing.
No. Slim Jim Long Boys? No.
It's too early for that shit.
uh,
Morgan, it's just laying out there for you. Please don't pass up on this.
I mean, it's still good to know that Slim Jim are showers, not growers, but
There's no chance Randy's not going to come looking for Logan Paul.
oh, absolutely.
We still have a whole nother match, and we're 3 hours in.
Oh shit, we do, don't we?
Samantha tweeted that picture of her when Logan Paul told her to get in the ring and do that thing again.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's Cody Rhodes' budget. Stop blowing all that.
Right. No one cares, Drew. Yeah.
Well, she left the Slim Jim thing alone, but
I get up at 4:30 today.
Okay. And Am I missing something there, or just the fact that you get off at 4:30?
I'm gonna get off the 8.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Randy Logan at Mania,
It's gonna be crazy.
giving Randy
The U.S.
the
title.
U.S. title and the Grand Slam. He's never won it.
Really?
I don't believe so. I was trying to
Has
think.
Randy ever won the U.S. title?
I don't believe
I
so.
don't think so.
When I see it's one tag, I don't think he's ever won U.S. At least, unless it was like during Cena's like.
No, he's had it.
Has he?
Yeah.
When?
Um.
Uh, 2018.
Yeah.
Does pre-COVID really count?
What?
He said his pre-COVID really count.
Oh.
That's will be over 300 days as champion. I mean, 260 right now.
6 o'clock. So the pre-show will start at what, like 4 a.m.?
Might as well.
The pre-show will be longer than the actual
I was
show.
telling Natalie about it. I was like, it's gotten so there's so many matches that it's like back to back nowadays.
Well, because the last one before they went to 2 nights was
Not-
6 or 8 hours.
Yeah.
For the show. I mean, it ran hella long.
Yeah.
It was a 6-hour show, and it was 8 hours with the pre-show stuff.
Yeah.
That's not that much of an exaggeration.
No, it's not.
Well, and it was in Florida, and it was hot as hell.
Yeah.
I think they're taking a little bit of time right now. I hope they do anyway, and switch out that ring mat.
They might be.
It's so sweaty.
Probably.
I would feel so bad for
One of the, yeah.
Nia and Rhea.
If somebody got hurt. Think about if Rhea got hurt. Like legit hurt.
I
Not
don't
storyline
know
hurt.
if Randy.
I'll take care of her. It's okay.
Grace volunteered to take care of Rhea if she gets hurt. She's like, I got it.
Daddy H.
Oh, shit.
Sucks that he didn't get to wrestle for the tag team titles tonight.
Who?
Him and Johnny Gargano. DX.
Because he looks like Tommaso Ciampa, and Tommaso Ciampa in the DX thing. And
Thank you, Michael.
Go away.
Gargano actually said in an interview something about, like, I wonder if people would want to see us do a DX thing.
Be hilarious.
I like the DIX shirts.
Yeah.
I'm a happy bees.
We've been showing stuff from like the 2006 to 2008 DX run of them just being menaces to Vince McMahon. My favorite one is still them getting off the plane.
DH written on it.
Yeah, and he's like, Sean, you scratched the paint.
Wow. It's a lot of
I'm
people.
surprised. It's a huge. That stadium is so pretty.
Perth, Australia.
Perth, Western Australia.
And Taylor Swift was just in Sydney.
Yeah, that's what Drew was talking about earlier. Like you could have made this an amazing week. Go to Tay Tay and then this.
Right?
Yeah, imagine if you were like financially like able to take like a week long vacation.
Imagine if I wasn't eating ramen noodles for dinner.
Yeah.
8 concerts on a Taylor Swift concert. I guarantee some people did that.
Oh, 100%.
And they're
It was that lady right there.
I mean, to be fair, if you do it, you got to get good seats.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a fire pit.
Yeah, it is. I love her.
Hmm.
You're one.
I'm aware. I don't care.
What is that thing?
What is what thing?
That thing.
Above it?
Yeah.
The chamber. It's the chamber.
Oh.
With the Australian flag on it.
Yeah.
That's what's freaking her out.
Yeah.
She thought it was the British. Got really scared.
It's the British glory hole.
It's 7 a.m., sir.
Yeah, but he's been up since 3. I'm debating on if I want to truly watch this match.
But they're in Australia. It goes the other way.
I think this is going to be a good match, and I even if Rhea wins, I think they do a Nia injures her, and we face turn Rhea completely, because everybody hates Nia, and it's going to be even worse the fact that they're in Australia.
Mm,
Did you see that they have the Samantha Irving announcing in the new game?
no, I didn't, but
Yeah.
they need to.
She does the Chelsea Green entrance.
As she should.
Yes.
So here's the thing. It just got confirmed, I think yesterday. They have all 3 announcers.
Really?
Yeah.
NXT too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget her name, but she's amazing.
A lot of extra stuff that the fans want.
Alicia Tyler.
Yeah.
Taylor. Alicia? Sounds right.
Alicia Fox.
I hated Noam Dar. Still do.
Yeah, a lot of people are bitching about the game right now because the roster reveal finally happened, and they're like, "Where's this person? Where's this person? Where's this person?" They said they're gonna have 5 DLCs. Like, we don't know who those are yet. Calm the shit down.
Video game thing that
Yeah.
I don't like. I don't like that they have a day 1 DLC
Why?
because you drop $70 bucks. I hated it when it was $60. I hated it when it was $50.
Well, it's
And you
110
need-
if you want 40 years of WrestleMania.
But the DLC's free, isn't it?
No, you immediately pay for it unless you get the ultimate.
I gotcha.
So yeah, it's like an extra, probably $9.99 for that pack. Or you get the ultimate one for $100, and then you get all the DLCs ever to be dropped.
Which is probably what I would end up doing, because you're going to have to spend more than that anyway.
If you want all the DLCs. So yeah, I don't like it for that reason. And but the game seems like it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it does. Is it on pre-sale?
It should be. Good boy. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep.
I still think they need to get her different gear.
I'm good with it.
Well, it's hard to win championships when you're complaining about your hole.
I mean, that's fair.
My hole.
March 5th is when this comes out.
The game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can pull it out this next check.
We need to kind of hang on. I want to see what music she comes out to. This isn't her Judgment Day music. This is her. Wow. Mommy.
That the top is topping. Anyway. Morgan, I'm gonna pretend like like you're not asking a dirty question. Just say the new WWE game is coming out, and it's like $110 or something like that for the whole thing, and so I'm hoping I can get that together for this next check. Oh, okay. Well, then I apologize. History dictates what I expected.
Yeah, her coming out to her own music and not the Judgment Day music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a.
Gonna be a point of
God,
contention
I
with the
love
Judgment
her.
Day.
But then they do that, which is Judgment Day. Huh.
Well, because they'd have to remake all new ARs and stuff. The music is easy.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Mommy, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Solid. That's solid. Did Matt Riddle win the title because they put him in United Empire? Ew.
Not even touching that one.
Started training at Riot City Wrestling in Adelaide at 15 years old. Her champions Kristen, how she was celebrating cares that just a metalhead from Adelaide. And now we're ready. The pizza homeland for 7 years. And she comes here to bring the women's world sample that take on the hero system. You can take advantage of it.
Hi.
Bye. Have a good day. Love you. What the hell?
That would have been kind of funny though, if she won it that quick.
All right.
She just lost one of her earrings.
I'll get it for her. Welcome to whoever else has joined us. Thanks for coming in. Well, or not.
I was gonna say I think they left as soon as I got in.
People keep popping in and out, which is fine. Whatever.
It happens a lot with watch-alongs because people think that they're gonna hop in and see the pay-per-view. Because some people do illegal shit like that.
Just straight down the drain. Answers. Readers always have to see your speech on the club. The arms clean off the chair. Down to the face of Ripley. She's confident. She knows what she needs to do in a way. Oh, just like that. I got you behind that. I didn't know over the years. She's very open and honest and she executes a stiff solid submission. All those
There you go. Choke her ass out.
They say cornhole? What are they talking about?
I don't know. I didn't understand what that was chanting. Tony Storm's going to call for gimmick infringement.
So is Wardlow.
I'm saying there's a lot of titty slapping in this match.
Oh, it was a my whole chant.
Oh, my hole.
Because that's something we need to revisit.
We'll leave that alone. Not going to go there. It's 7:20 and I'm too tired for this yet.
I'm kind of getting there. I got to get married too, so.
Really now, under a stock in a line.
Nice.
The first time I ever threw off in this match. They literally, they got that thing across the ring, trying to dip down the world champion of the top rope, United States. You can see it in their eyes. This is where we need for that. This is what she needs. This stadium to come to life.
Where she needs Optimus Prime to come to life.
Judgment Day. Roll out.
Well done. Very well done. I like that they're using this to make Rhea look vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to make whoever she faces at WrestleMania make it more feasible that Rhea could lose.
Yeah. You don't see a Super Samoan drop very often.
Not really.
Pretty nice.
They tend to.
is the last time you've seen a Rhea Ripley in this much jeopardy for? Honestly, I think it back to WrestleMania last year. There. I have not seen it tested like this. So now we're at the horse.
That's pretty impressive.
Nice.
What did she just say? Was that English?
Come on, Australia.
Okay.
Frog splash. It's sad that she does the frog splash better than Dom.
I mean, I think she's been doing that one for a minute.
She realizes she has to do something different. And this is not going to happen. For the second time in this match, all got rid of her. Attempting to rip tie Nia Jax. Listen, something just physically.
She just yeeted her over the top rope.
Now you're ready to explain Nia Jax. Smile on her face. Back off. And then I said,
I try to powerbomb her through the announce table.
Ow. Nia Jax doesn't want to be champion. I told you. What do you want me to do about it, Corey? What are you going to do?
Do something.
Right.
Apparently, he has said he's got a nagging desire to get back in the ring.
Do one more.
Yeah.
She's an elbow off that chair.
That announce table exploded.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Somebody has a sign that says Nia injured me. Superplex. Nice.
Randomly to show the widest crowd there.
Right. That was impressive. Very nice.
It's very good.
All right. It's been fun, but I gotta go pick up a certain person before I get yelled at.
All right. Well, don't get yelled at.
I'm not. She knew it'd probably be late, so
Well, okay. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up. We do need to do at least one more episode of Kicking Out of Two Plays before the new game comes out because we have WrestleMania left.
that's right. We gotta finish it up.
Yeah, got to finish that up before we start the new one. I'm hoping to have that day one, so March 5th is the early release, if I remember correctly, or March 3rd is the early release. I can't remember.
Something like that.
So we'll have that ready to go. Start a new thing. We may just spend the first episode of that just kind of going through the game, see what's
Yeah.
there, have some fun just looking at some of the cool stuff.
Definitely. Because there's gonna be a lot to it.
Yeah. But thank you for joining us, Morgan. If you're still alive over there, thank you for joining us.
I think she left. She hadn't said anything for a little bit.
Yeah,
So.
those people that have popped in and out, thank you for coming in. Anybody that watches on VOD, if you want to talk to us, our wonderful, wonderful selves, you got our Twitters down here below our names. Got our channel stuff down there at the very bottom if you want to see the past stuff. With that being said, this is Kicking Out 2. I'm Michael. With me as always is Tori, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye.